Oh yeah, been riding these all day. I'll hop on that. Man, that thing just, it's as reliable as rocks. Well, I thought I would just get out and go for a quick little spin. It's Father's Day 2023, June 18th. And I wasn't even planning on riding today. I was like, I'm good. Weather is nice though. But I've been riding the 50s all day with my boys. My oldest boy is really getting interested in riding, so he likes to rip, and my youngest boy, he loves to just ride with us, so he sits right there on the tank, hangs his feet over the front bars, and we just roll. Man, they had a ball. We rode for quite a while today, so I thought, well, what can make the day more perfect and just cap it off with a little ride of my own. So we do have 4,987 miles on the bike. We are getting really near that 5,000 mile mark. So thought I'd talk about some pros and cons during that 5,000 miles of ownership. All right, here's what I want you to put in the comments this time. You got a CRF300L or doesn't matter what it is, a Honda CB750, a Virago, KLX300 Supermoto, no matter what it is. Comment below what kind of bike you have and how many miles it has on it. And would you recommend that bike? Yes or no? So, what kind of bike you ride, how many miles you got on it, and would you recommend it to someone? That's one pro. It's just fun, man. You just bip, bip, dip, dip, and do wheelies. Love it, love it, love it. Let's put some fuel in there. Dude said something like, "I like your bike, bro," and I waved at him. And when I did, I spilled some gas. 1.2 gallons. Man, this thing never surprises me. Or never ceases to surprise me, rather. No! $4,988 miles. Yeah, we're gonna crack 5,000 on this ride. Let's just talk about it. That 5,000 miles. Bad. Oh man, don't be stopping on the railroad tracks. Well, you don't say. Well, first of all, let's talk about, I don't want to talk about every modification we've done to this bike, because we have done a lot. But as far as mods go, I mean, everything that we've done, I really still enjoy, with the exception of the that JFG shift lever that we put on that was a piece of crap. That thing took a dive on us. But as far as the DRZ in general, man, this is a real, I mean, because the technology is so old, and, you know, the dash looks like it's got Windows 98 on it, and it's just old, man. But that's what I really love about it, the simplicity, and, you know, not a lot of shit to go wrong here. which is totally rad. But and 5,000 miles of ownership, 0 problems, with the exception of just me wanting to ride all the time. And I got this bike of March of last year, and it was freezing cold outside, and I just ride anyways. 20 degrees, we're riding, rolling into work, you know, early in the morning, freezing, no problem, we're riding. But I mean, it's got plenty of get up and go. Seat height is a little high for newer riders. I know we talked about some of this in the should you buy a DRZ video. So a black cat just ran across in front of us. That's you know, if I was superstitious, I'd just say, hey, we should probably turn around and go back home. But listen, your guy's not superstitious, so we're just gonna keep on going. Sweet. Black cats are cool. Oh, look, a couch. That's decorative too. Why would somebody get rid of that? We could come back and get that in the truck, sell it for 20 bucks or something. Honestly, in the last 5,000 miles riding this bike, I've really learned a lot. You know, and if you want to learn about the fundamentals of motorcycling, like a DRZ is a really great place to start because of all the lack of rider aids. I mean, this does not have ABS. It doesn't have a fuel gauge. It doesn't have traction control. It doesn't have any type of steering shit. This is just everything this bike does. The output that you get from this bike is a direct reflection of the inputs that you yourself put into it. So, you know, you want to learn how to, you know, throttle control and brake really well, and when to shift and use your engine as its brake and all of those things. This is a really, really, really great starter platform. And even if you're not a starter, it's just a great platform in general. Once again, it's purely my opinion. There's a lot of people out there that'll probably agree with that. As far as maintenance on motorcycles as well, I mean, you know, if you're like, oh man, I'm not really very mechanically inclined, this is super unintimidating. Like, the craziest thing that, and you do not have to get into the carburetor and jet it or anything, but the craziest thing you might do is get in and jet the car with the JD jet kit. That's it. So it's very very rider friendly. I would say it's decently forgiving. And yeah, man, this thing is just a lot of fun. Handles extremely well. I would say a different set of tires kind of will really bump your confidence level up in this machine. I mean, take it from here to here just with a set of tires. Like, I don't know, if it was maybe my very first mod to do, it might even just be tires. So in tinkering around with this bike too, I put the FCR39, the clone swap carburetor on there, and that bike down low had a lot of power down low, like just second gear throttle wheelies, bam, just whack it and it would just stand straight up. A lot on the bottom end, and I played around with jetting and jetting and jetting. I mean, from I think probably from a 150 main up to a 175 main, different pilots or primaries, bunch of it, like every combination you can think of. And all of them, it would never have the top end. It would never have the top end that the OEM carb had, which is kind of weird to me. So I just was dicking around, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna put the factory carb back on it. Just you know, now that I've been riding with this other one, let me put the factory carb back in it and see if there's any noticeable difference. Well, with the factory carb back in, dude, I thought the bike, so disclaimer, I have the factory carb in right now. I thought the bike ran way better. I still feel like it's running way better than it did with that other carb. Now keep in mind, this is not a genuine FCR, but I mean, especially, obviously you're not going to be riding a DRZ at 80, 90 miles an hour, okay? Like for any consistent period of time. But even with that FCR, you know, 70, 75, I was feeling like I was really kind of pushing the bike to get that kind of speed out of it, which is not right. Put the OEM carb back on, 36 millimeter Mikuni CV carb, took it out, dude, it did 104 miles an hour, and that wasn't, it had more, like, not a lot more. We were right there at the upper level of that threshold, but it had more, so I couldn't, I can't deny that. So if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And I think I plan on leaving the OEM carb on. I mean, we're just cruising, let's see, 25, we're doing about 26 miles an hour. That was, I don't know, we hit 63, 65. That was pretty decent for a single thumper supermoto bike. It's not a 701 or a KTM 690, but hey man, it's got some balls. You know, I'm a YouTube junkie, not only because I like to make videos, because that's my hobby, that's what I enjoy doing, but I really like the content creators on the platform and watching their stuff and hearing what they have to say and going on adventures with them. You know, Vice Grip Garage is one of my absolute favorites. But there's a lot of motorcycle content creators that I watch. Trying to learn bikes. Or that guy put a video today trying to learn bikes. And if you haven't checked out his channel, you should check it out. The dude's a wicked wizard with editing, and he's a motorcycle genius. But he put up kind of like a Father's Day tribute, you know, with pics, nostalgic pics of his dad with some really old motorcycles, and that inspired me. I was like, man, like when I said I wasn't going to ride today, like I wasn't going to ride, you know, on the road, just because I'd been playing around with my boys and stuff all day, doing the dad thing, and I don't know, after seeing that video, I was just like, man, I'm going to just get out and ride today. My dad would want to ride. My dad still rides to this day, not like he used to, but I have tons and tons of old photos of my dad with these wicked awesome motorcycles. I think he had 3 H2s, Suzuki GT750s, H1. I mean, I can't tell you how many miles I spent sitting on the gas tank of a bike as a kid. You know, my dad's CB750, just sitting right here in the tank while he holds my helmet because it's too big for my little head, or riding on the tank of a Goldwing, or wherever, just going on an adventure. And watching that video just made me think about all that stuff. It was really cool. You know, and then one day, my sons will be able to look back at these videos and be like, yo man, that was my dad. Like, all I have of my dad are, I mean, my dad's still here, right? But all I have is, you know, still pictures, which are cool. They capture a totally different time. But my kids will get to have these rad videos of their dad cruising around and just having a good old time. And that's, man, that's, you can't put a price on that. That's invaluable. So, just gonna keep doing what I love to do and help people out there. forgot what the hell I'm doing. 3 more miles, we're gonna crack 5,000. Oh dude, my phone says SOS. Like you're shit out of service, buddy. They're out there just catching crawdads, I think. There's a lot of joy in riding a bike. Would have never have thought that my YouTube subscriber count would surpass my mileage on my motorcycle. That's pretty neat. The horse's ass. Slug bug, no tag back. Yeah, that guy was pretty cool. What a beautiful night, man. It's kind of cool out. What up, cows? 5,000 miles, boys and girls. 5,000 miles on the DRZ right this second. 5,000 miles. Do I love it? Yes, I love it. Ooh, they're having a big party. Man, I can't say enough good things about this bike. I know people are probably sick of hearing about it, but I really don't give a shit. That's kind of cool. I can say what I want. But yeah, what a blast, man. This last 5,000 miles has been. We've already talked about the cons. 6th gear would be great. I don't know, 15 extra horsepower would be cool, but it's plenty. I mean, it is just a reliable machine that's legendary for reliability. And I got nothing but good things to say about it. If you're 16 and you want to get a bike, get one. If you're 67 and you want to get a bike, I would probably say you should get one anyways. The seat height might be the biggest turnoff for some people, and I get a lot of people comment about that. Hey, I can't, I'm a shorter statured person. I make lowering links for, you know, guys and girls, right? If you're shorter statured, they make lowering links. Just throw a lowering link in that bad boy, boom, done. Dude, 35 miles an hour just seems like an impossible speed limit. Like, let's actually go 35. One more. There's 35 miles an hour. I gotta drop a gear. I can't even be in 5th gear at 35 miles an hour. Dude, I tell you what, I bought these Saints of Speed gloves, and these are the ones with the D30 knuckle padding. Dude, these things are sweet, man. Good grip. Really pretty inexpensive option too. They're not my Alpine Stars carbon fiber knuckles or anything, but man, they feel really, really good. And even just the standard little thin ones without the D30 knuckle protection, I bought 5 pair and they feel freaking awesome. They got like the other ones have like grippy shit printed in them, and they say clever slogans or whatever, but it's super grippy on that throttle. I wore them today when I was ripping 50s, and I really enjoy them. So Saints of Speed, if you're watching, come on, man, let's do something. 25. I just pretend I didn't see that. Maybe we should pretend that we didn't see that. Get out and live. Man, what a beautiful place to be. You can explore just about anywhere you want on a DRZ. City streets, country back roads, mountains, trails, hills, valleys, rivers, gravel, dirt, you name it, you can do it if you want to. Dude's just jamming, man, out there playing guitar. What the, I don't even know what that was. It was like the flattest spot in the road, but it was like a furry spot on top. Like, I don't even know what kind of animal created that. Oh, hello, horse. Wilbur. 35. We're not doing 35. LLC. JB's Gun Shop. That's a good old country boy name right there, JB. We're going down to JB's place. We're going to do some gun shopping. You know what? I've never went down that road before. So we're going to do something today. Ooh, deliveries in rear. What if I want to deliver in the front? Ooh, I already like this road. Oh man, this looks like a good road. But I gotta be careful because I don't know how it do. Oh yeah, pavement's nice. Oh baby, where you been hiding at all my life? Woo! I love it, love it, love it, love it. School bus stop ahead. Oh man, this is a sweet little piece of road. Isn't that the coolest thing when you find a new road, or a road that's new to you, and you're just like, yep, I'm coming back on this one. Feel like I've been on this road 9 million times. Nope, never been on it before in my life. People wave, that's a plus. Dude, that dude had a sticker on the front of his car that said, "Damn it, James." Damn it, James. Oh yeah, I dig it. Dude, sometimes going left when you usually go straight is the way to go. Yeah, very nice little riding road. Goat milk and eggs, $4, they said. That's a pretty darn good deal if you ask me. Oh, look at that old Ford truck just buried in the dirt. What a day. Just remember this, you can rely on each moment to pass, but you can't rely on what each moment will bring. So that means you got to do what you want to do while you have the opportunity to do it, because you never know when you'll get another chance. Like you might not get another opportunity to do a wheelie. You're gonna wear your brake pads out, bud. Dude, their license plate says UK Meow. UK Meow. I either just had a bird shit on me or I felt water on my face. I really hope it was the water option. And I remember this one time when I was a kid, my dad went to the flea market, I think, and got a bat and a baseball glove. It's like, hey, we're gonna hit some balls in the backyard. Well, number one, I never really liked baseball anyways, but you know, he tosses the ball up, hits it to me, boom, the ball goes flying, hits me right in the nuts. I fall on the ground, and the moment I fall on the ground, a bird shits right on my face. I'm talking like, that needs to be in a movie somewhere. Line drive to the ball sack, hit the ground, and a pigeon takes a dump right on my forehead. Oh, it was the worst. Welcome to our town where we have army tanks. Dude, they've got like a fucking 12-volt outlet screwed into their back bumper. Like just screwed right into it. My first thought was they're towing a trailer, but I don't see a hitch. Maybe they just use the power of their auxiliary subwoofer. I don't know. Ooh, let's see if we can get a shot of that 12-volt jack. Look at that thing. Oh, jack. Look at that thing. That's insane. Dude, what about medicine now? I'm gonna add, what about medicine now where it's like, oh, if you have a headache, take this pill. You may have liver cancer, swelling of the tongue, throat, death, esophagus rupture. Your heart may explode and your spleen may fly out of your butthole. Like, what? I just had a headache, man. The potential side effects to the shit I was originally trying to cure are way worse than the original illness. Explain that to me. Make it make sense, because it doesn't make any sense. Enough of Dr. Scott's medical rant for the day. Ooh, squirrel. Bro, that dude almost ate shit. And he's about to go off the road again. What is he doing? I hope he does have an Indiana license plate. Just kidding, Indiana. We love you. I love you, Indiana. Headlights out, Padiddle. If you know what Padiddle is, you're cool. It's the funnest game to play as a teenager or an adult. Alright, we're at 5,023 miles now. Do we still like it? Yep. Dude, so my battery died on me. I think it's because that new filming mode I was filming in.